There.
Wow, that's an instant lock-in of Orianna coming out for Rookie in the mid lane. Well so far, but this is a three-man gank, four-man gank into the mid lane. Don't like this Orianna, Raz. Rookie is going to go down for first blood.
Once again, we're in a lane swap, so I guess they just decide to bring every single person except for that properly.
Well, this time he does have Kid in his back pocket to try and stop this one out. This could be disastrous for Swift as he does go in for the gank again. He moves towards Kid. There's the cocoon straight onto Swift and he jumps in, gets the kill. Dade has to flash away as well. Fool me once, shame on you, but fool me twice. It's gonna...
So, feels like the focal point.
Rookie. He's getting jumped on by three members again. There's a teleport this time into the mid lane. He's still taking a lot of damage. V will slam him into a wall, but Tatai's down here now. Level 3, not going to land the taunt on towards V. Slowly, people are collapsing. A late tier pickup as well as Sorcerer's Boots. And Swift's going to walk straight into Kid. Here's Baolan as well. Lots of damage on towards the Hackrim. He gets eaten up by the Tarmcan. Swift will get taken down by Kid. Rookie even comes in for the assist. More going to get Shockwave back. Has to flash out of it. Dade's the next target who gets locked down. But a big pick comes out from Invictus Gaming.
Yeah, flash for a Shockwave trade.
To base preemptively. It's the turret in the mid lane will fall down. Curtical does come out though. Looking to try and get an engage on towards the team. There was an ultimate that came out from Braum. Hemoplague does a lot of damage to Rookie. He's taken out. Baolan has to use the grey health to keep himself alive. Tatai even joins the fight, but it's a double kill for Dade. Tatai now stuck between a rock and a hard place. Marge tries to fight his way out of it and get his top lane into safety. Successfully does so. They trade 2 kills for the turret.
That's a good trade for NewBee, and now they're going to look to perhaps take this tower for that.
They've even got a big wave building up on the bottom side of the map. They can move towards it. Dade being very aggressive will lock down to Tai, who gets knocked out of his taunt from V. Here comes Swift. He's ghosting in. Dade gets another kill. That's a huge... But it's still interesting because this is do or die for Invictus Gaming and NewBee. To throw in an unorthodox pick in a game that matters so much. We've seen Urgot. We've seen... some strange picks in the LPL, Raz, over the past few days, but those are games that do not affect the standings. This is the match that matters between these two teams, so it's definitely a strategy a Rookie wants to try and implement as more flashes aggressively forward after being caught out. Rookie gets that kill. Swift is diving onto him in the back lines. Marge does get standing knight to keep himself alive. Hemoplague from Dade's onto the back lines. Marge is going to get taken down. Will be eaten up by Baolan to keep himself alive. Rookie's the next target. Tries to get the ball back to him. Didn't even use the shockwave in the fight. Marge has to run. Big jump forward by V, who misses his slam, but it doesn't matter because they're going to be able to take down the support as well for a double kill. Dade is unstoppable on this Vladimir.
Yeah, so this game, that was a really messy start. Vladimir's still sitting on it. He now uses it, so they can go back, clear it, and perhaps just start on it, because they really do need to start on the Baron.
Well, there's an arrow landing on top of Maw. Takes a lot of damage. Shockwave used early just to take down the support, but it's a good pick coming out from IG. Tatai will land the taunt on towards Swift. V knocks him out of the team fight to start things off. So they get a big pick with the use of 2 major ultimates, and now they're baiting up for the Baron. V looks like he wants to check. Will get connected by the cocoon. Taunt comes in as well. Swift gets a big ultimate down. Dade's on top of everyone. This Vladimir's obnoxious. He takes down Marge. It's going to be Rookie that goes down next. NewBee are just cleaning up Invictus Gaming, and now they will be the ones that start the Baron.
They were looking for that cheeky pick, but that's not your fight to take. Remember, it doesn't matter if you get a catch on V. He's so tanky. You can't get a catch on him. Swift's going to just charge into your backline. Dade, he's just going to be in the middle of your entire team, not taking any damage and chunking you for everything. So, don't take that fight, but they took it. It was a great look for IG in the sense that they had the vision advantage. They got the pick on Braum.
That's a call coming out. Marge has to be a little bit careful. Will flash away from the Winter's Bite, but here comes V as well as Swift. They will get the Standing Knight on towards the Ash. They use it early. Dade now going to be jumping on towards Marge. He's taken out by Moore's Winter's Bite. Big shockwave comes out, but it does absolutely nothing because there's no damage to follow up.
There's no damage. That was just a defensive shockwave coming out of where V is. He's not. There is no one looking to flank whatsoever. They're just looking at a standstill, so they can't start Baron because, well, IG can stop them. But they can't start a fight because they're not in a position to start a fight.
Got a call being popped there, looking on towards Kid and Marge. Swift dives straight back on towards the AD carry. Will get taken down. Will get eaten up by Baolan to keep himself alive. Big shockwave comes out, but Marge is dead. Rookie's going to get taken down by Dade, and V are going to be looking to try and clean up this team by NewBee. Able to get 3 kills right off the bat. There is absolutely nothing that Invictus Gaming's team can do against them right now, Raz.
Yeah, and these are fairly long death timers. Wonder what they can do with it. They, at the very least, should be able to get this inhib.
I'm pretty sure this actually could be game for NewBee, as they do have minions pushing on towards the base. They're actually going to juggle aggro to start things off. Slowly, these minions will get towards them. More almost gets taken out by, but the turret will fall. Only Kid left alive to defend the base. Inhibitor falls down. NewBee continue pushing on forward. And disaster strikes for Invictus Gaming as NewBee fight back in game number 2. First, Nexus turret's gonna fall. V tanks that one up. Second turret's going down. Kid cannot do anything to defend this one. Baolan's joined the fight. They're on top of the Nexus. NewBee fight back. They keep their playoff dreams alive as they go 1-1 against Invictus Gaming.
They're gonna take it to game 3. NewBee coming back. They really, really need this.
They certainly did, and they fought valiantly. The Vladimir from Dade was just disgusting. And again,